Countdown has ended on the Insta. Hey bro, what sort of tea are you drinking? Green tea.
Yeah, just green tea.
Okay. So you don't drink coffee no more.
I just stopped.
Oh, okay. Bro, I don't know, man. I want to stop coffee as well because I'm drinking 4 shots now, but bro, my brain doesn't work without coffee. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm a fiend for
How I
coffee.
feel.
I'm a
I just
coffeeholic.
stopped this week. I started on Monday.
Did
Monday
it
was
did it not affect
switched
you
to
in any
tea.
way?
No, I felt like the tea was all right.
Hey bro, you know what it is, yeah? With me, this is me with coffee. I start going up, 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 and then I have a crash, and then I start going back up. Me and coffee, man, it's just not a good combo. I'll go from 1 shot to 2 shot to 3 shots to now I'm on 4 shots. Look at this. See the 4 shots now. I know another
Yeah.
month I'm gonna be on another 2 shots as well. With coffee,
Next
man,
thing
I
you know,
know
you'll
myself.
have them caffeine pills.
I'm gonna be like, give me some coffee, give me some coffee, itching everywhere, bro. I'm gonna be coffee fiend.
I worked at this tea place when I was at the halfway, the corrections, and
Yeah.
this dude I know drank like espresso shots, and then he
Oh
also
shit.
had his caffeine pills. I was like, damn, this dude is a fucking nut.
Caffeine pills as well, man. No, people
Yeah,
people
he
do
did
too
that
much.
shit.
How can you take caffeine pills? People do too much, I swear, man. Way too much.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't
I,
think
I
I even got
understand.
up to like 2 shots.
I understand, like, if you're a smoker, like, you get those nicotine patches, but imagine getting pills for caffeine. Nah, bro. Nah, just no, that's a big no. Bro, just go down to Starbucks and start drinking coffee, man. Why are you taking pills, bro? Come on now. Don't make sense, man. But let's look at the daily candle at this point. Yeah, let's quickly look at the 4 hour time frame as well. So, okay, cool. At this point, we've had a massive push to the top side, right? Starting to basically trade at this resistance level as well. So two things can happen now. Either we can start to pull back from this level, pull back down to our 1818 level. So let's go down to 30 minutes, see if we got any sort of pullbacks. Okay, so there we go. We actually did tap this area. From there, we got the little pullback, which we were expecting now because obviously price action needs to be sustainable in order for us to start pushing back up. So I think we start trading above this level now, which is our 1820 level. Then we'll come in all the way up to 1823. That's going to be my bias, in my opinion. 1823 is going to be the first target, which is our weekly target, right? And quite bullish on gold, to be honest. I think we're going to have that wick fill on the weekly, start trading above 1823. Then we got obviously 1825 to look out for. Above 1825, we got 1827 to 1828 should be here because again, like, previous weekly was able to actually go up to this level now. So we start trading above the current weekly highs, which are about to be approached at 23. I think then we're coming up to 25. Maybe then might see a pullback from 25 down to 23, start violating 25 straight up. So I'm going to be marking out 23 first, which is our weekly highs, because that's going to be my number one target. But obviously the first thing we got to look out for on the daily as well, the areas that we are approaching. So this 20-ish area is very important. We gotta watch out for this area. As we can see, we do see those massive rejections from this area, right? But we start trading above this area, bro, we're coming all the way up to 23. So until then, I'm giving the daily room to breathe. It can, if it wants to reject, it will technically reject from this 20 level, but we start trading above this, we're gonna have enough orders to start pushing up. So this 1820.318 level, I'm watching out for this. Let me just quickly mark up my levels on the MetaTrader 5 as well. Okay. Zoom in. I always do recommend that you guys mark out your levels on your MetaTrader 5 as well, because obviously you can't just go based off trading view, because your broker price is going to be different, everything's going to be different. So on my MetaTrader 5 now, 1820.49 is the high. Over here you guys can see the 49 level is kind of like up here, whereas like on the trading view is 1830.3 level, that's the highest. So always do recommend looking at your MetaTrader 5 as well, and then mark out the levels on your MetaTrader 5. So this is going to be one of my levels. Next level obviously is going to be my 1823 level. I got watch out for. Always, you've seen rejections from there. 1823 level, now that's the next level. So on my MetaTrader 5 is actually 1822. So yeah, this is roughly 1822. Did see the previous candle start to reject from there. So I'm going to be looking out for the level as well. After that, we got 1823 to watch out for. So at the moment, I don't need to mark out all the levels. These levels I'm playing within: 1818, 1820, and 1823. Let's look at the let's look at the thingy now. So where can we see nice sells playing out from? For sells, honestly, do you know what it is? Yeah, we start trading below this level here, which is our sort of like 1817 level. Start violating 1818. If the candle starts to flip, can see sells playing out from this level here. I could really see 1816 be that level where I'm looking for sells below 1816. Can see those sells playing out, like from this level, below this level, can see those sells playing out. Until then, I'll be quite bullish on gold, honestly. But now let's say we start to, obviously we can come down a little bit more, start trading below this level, start rejecting, we can start to reject from this for our resistance level, right? And then from there, might just see some sort of a pullback down to like 1818, and then when our session opens from this level here, which is our 1817, start to spike all the way back up. But now let's say that doesn't happen, we start trading below this level, start violating 1817, which is technically should be our pullback level, right? So we start violating 1817, start trading below 1816, the candle starts to flip, we're rejecting off of 1823 as well, which is also a key level on weekly now. So do you know what it is? At that point, I'm just looking for sales now, because again, it's a game of probability. Now, if it wants to push up, right, it should respect these levels. It has no business flipping, because this is when you got the open, right? So as soon as you got the open, you've done your upper wick, you've done your bottom wick. The price action at this point is sustainable. So at this point, all we should be looking out for is just pullbacks, right? So again, how massive of a pullback do we need? We have a bottom wick on the daily time frame. It's also rejecting off of a key area, which is our 1805-ish area. 1805-ish area is our key area. So at this point, gold is, I'm quite bullish on gold as well, to be honest. So now if it doesn't push up now, again, the weekly's done nothing whatsoever, has it? Look at that. It's only pushed about 170 pips in one direction. So now if it starts to reject again, we start trading above 1816, start below 1816. I'm taking this all the way down. At that point, I'm just thinking that cool, it just came up to potentially grab some more orders to start pushing down now, and now we're coming down for the support level. So I really do want to see gold trade above 1816. If we start trading below 1816, below the open of the candle, then I'll be looking for the sells as well, because again, this is where we got the open. We should be staying above the open, should be forming higher highs and higher lows above the open. We start coming back down below the open, start trading below 1816. I'm looking for that sell position. So let me just mark out 1816 as well. Okay, there it is. There it is. 1816.16. I got that marked as well. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Man, I wish I knew how to zoom into, like, if there was a way to actually zoom into MetaTrader 5, because it's just not possible, is it? Zoom in. Actually, it's letting me zoom in now. Amazing. Wow. Okay, let's mark out, because I like to be so precise with my levels. When it comes to things, I'm a perfectionist. Sometimes it's not good, but it's just me. So even with my levels,
definitely zoom in with the magic keys.
Yeah. I mean, it lets you, but it's not as obviously like, you know, flexible as TradingView. That's for sure, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got our levels marked up as well. Let's quickly go back to the minute time frame. Another 20 minutes left as well. Let's see who's on the YouTube live chat as well. Let me just quickly zoom out of this. There we go, starting to play within our levels now. Okay, let's check the YouTube chat now. Good morning, good afternoon, guys. What's happening, Silva? What's happening, Andrew? How are you guys? Good afternoon, my people. Yes, good afternoon. Another great day, guys. Yes, another great day ahead of us, guys. Gonna be killing it once again today. How's everyone doing, though? Trade with Dre. What's good, bro? What's good, my bro? We are ready. We are excited for today, man. Very excited for today. Again, I've showed you guys how much the weekly's moved, so expect big moves on gold. I'm telling you guys, expect big moves on gold. Let me just quickly update the Telegram as well. Okay, amazing stuff. That's my. So where is your face, bro? I miss you. There you go, guys. My face is here. I don't know what it is. Yeah, my camera just keeps on going off, so I just got to keep on turning it. See, it just went off again. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Look, I'll turn it on. Look, I'm not even gonna do anything. Yeah, it's just gonna go off, and then I'll have to turn it back on. I don't know what it is. I think someone's put. See, it just went off again, so I just have to keep on turning it back on. So just make sure you guys remind me. But how are you, my bro Sajad? Sajad, that's how you pronounce your name, right? Sajad. JA, hello people. What's happening, guys? What's happening? What's happening? Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon. But guys, let me just show you one thing, right? Look how much the weekly's moved. It's only moved about 170 pips altogether. We do know that gold can move about 200 pips in one direction. So literally the weekly range is nothing. We're still yet to fill out the weekly range, the weekly potential. So again, today expecting massive moves, amazing moves. So let's see what happens. Got another obviously 17 minutes left, and then our session opens, and then we're gonna do some damage as always. Hey bro, I have a problem. I lost 70% of my real account. Ayub, how did you lose 70% of your account, my bro? How did you do that? No way. How much are you risking per trade, man? We always recommend that you risk about 0.5% to 2% per trade. How did you lose 70%, my bro? That's very hard. I mean, especially the way we've been trading, we've not had a single losing day yet, have we, Paul? We haven't had a single losing day for how long now?
I don't know. 70%, that's tough.
Exactly. So again, if you guys do copy us, it's not gonna work. That's why I do offer Zoom membership, so you guys can trade with us live, as everything's just in basically real time. There is no delays. But if you're basically trying to copy us on YouTube, it's not going to work, is it? Because there's a 5-10 second delay, and gold moves is very rapid. The movements are very rapid. So no, I risk about 2%, bro. Overtrade is dangerous, my bro. See, you seen me. All I do is one trade a day, and then I'm done. One trade a day, then I'm done. One trade a day, then I'm done. Even on this account, on my 100k account, I'm up about 7% for the month already. I haven't even been risking that much. Only 1% per day. I'll take one trade and I'll call it a day. 1% per day and I'll call it a day. Literally. Look at that. You see that, right? Look at the profits. Wait, hold up. Actually, let me see if I can show you the profits on my thingy. I should be able to show them profits here, right? On the broker. Let me see. So it's a 100k account. I think is one of these buttons. Oh yeah, right here. So you see this, right? So this is for the month now. You guys see the balance? We're up about 7.2% roughly on the 100k account. This is just the 100k account, right? So look, guys, we've been on a mad winning streak. We don't risk a lot either. So if we're winning and you guys are trading with us, then there is a problem on your end. You need to manage your emotions. Just like yesterday, I told you guys, look, FOMO, keep it away. Don't let the FOMO take over. Just wait. We're going to get our trade. Markets will give you numerous opportunities during our session. You will at least get 2 to 3 opportunities. You missed out on first, so what? It is what it is. It's part of the game. Second opportunity is just around the corner. So don't let FOMO take control. Look at this account. This is the funded account for us. More than 7% up on this, right? So again, this is just one of the accounts. Whereas my small account now, this account, I'm up more than, I don't even know, I'm up 100% on this account. So again, with this, I can afford to risk even 10% per trade, right? Whereas with the other account, I'm going to be risking just 1% per trade, guys. It's all about risk management. Don't risk a lot of money, especially if it's your live account. Don't risk a lot of money. For some traders, they can afford to do that. Let me give you an example of Raja Banks, right? He can afford to even lose 100k and 200k. The guy's got a lot of money now. He can do that. But if you're someone so that's why you need to relate yourself with me, because I should be the person you should obviously relate to, because again, I'm young. I don't have rich parents. I've not been in the game for 20 years. I don't have a big bank account just yet. So the way I do it, if I'm very successful, you guys can be very successful as well if you imitate what I do. But if you try to imitate what Raja does, he's risking 100K per trade, blah, blah, blah. Guys, he can do that. He's got a lot of money, right? So don't try and copy him. Like, trust me, trust the process, have patience. You guys can be very profitable as well. But don't try and copy anyone else. Like, make sure you guys look at your own journey. I think that's the problem. You guys look at other people, your Insta mentors and things like that. You try to say, okay, if this guy's making that much money, I can do it as well. And then you lose everything. So don't do that. Focus on one trade a day, 1% gain per day. That would keep your 95 away. Ooh, that rhymes. With Zoom membership, will we be trading at the same time we trade here, right? With the Zoom membership, yeah, it will be this session. This will just be for gold. We offer other pairs as well. With the other pairs will be, so basically on the Telegram, this is just the start, right? We're going to be offering a lot of things. But yeah, again, YouTube live streams are going to be, I'm going to dedicate days to YouTube live streams, maybe a day or two per week. And then rest is going to be for the Zoom members, because again, these are serious people, they're showing me their commitment. So I'm going to be focusing on them. Just like Garcia, he's been here for some time now. Trust me, Garcia, tell them, have I made you profitable or not?
Oh yeah, this strategy of price action is very profitable. You just have to stick to it. You can't be over trading.
Tell them, Garcia, everything I've told you and you followed, and did it work out or not?
Yeah, listen, I got rid of GJ at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, I told this man, cut GJ off. And did you become more profitable or not?
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I would say in the long run, yeah, because GJ at some point is always going to consolidate.
Exactly, it's a slow-moving pair, man. We're scalpers, in and out. Unless you're an intraday trader or like swing trader.
Catching 20 pips, you're easy.
Exactly, you're catching your pips, you're donezo. Okay, I have lost a lot with overtrading. Now I take 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's it. I took a trade in the morning. I've made 2% in one trade. So basically, guys, look, what happens is, right, when you take one trade a day, you kind of have this sort of like thing, right, where you can't go over that 1 to 2 trades. So you need to be the perfect. You need to take the highest probability setup. When you give yourself like 10, 20 trades a day, you can jump on every single opportunity. Why do you think I don't take anything, just that one trade? But then again, whenever I take that trade, is with precision. Everything goes my way, because I'm limiting myself to one trade a day. It just kind of like I'll never overtrade this way. That's the thing, right? Because I know if I take that one trade a day, and if it's a stupid trade, low probability trade, I'm just gonna lose money, and that's it. I gotta come back the next day. So in a way, that's how you guys got to think as well. You got one trade a day. You can't do more than that. This is a system, right? This is your trading plan. You got to treat this like a business. If you don't treat it like a business, then again, you are bound to blow your accounts up. But when you treat it like a business, you let the game play out over time, let the probabilities play out, you'll be profitable, guys. You will be profitable. Hold up, guys. So we got another 10 minutes left, guys, before our session opens. Oh wow, guys, look at gold now. I told you guys it's gonna push up from here, and again, as I said, it's only pushed about 170 pips altogether. You guys gotta understand, it pushes about 200 pips in one direction. Let's focus now. Got another 10 minutes left as well. Oh boy, from here now we start trading above this 1823 level. We are coming all the way up to up for this resistance level. I'll give you guys this analysis, and look, they're playing out to the T, man. Literally playing out to the T. Look at this candle. Wow, beautiful candle. So now again, two things can happen now. Either we're going to start seeing that 23 level start holding as a resistance level, kind of have some sort of correction, but otherwise we start trading above this level, going all the way up. Just lost 3% on my MFF account today. Gonna risk another 1% by following your trade tonight. Again, guys, like, you guys are losing money before you even come onto the live streams. So like, again, to me, like, you guys go, look, make it make sense, guys, right? You trade with us, then you trade our session. If you're trading London session, New York session, Asian session, it's just not going to work out. You're not going to know the ins and the outs of the sessions. You need to know the ins and the outs of that session. You need to know how the session moves, when the session moves, and then you need to dedicate all your brain power to that one session. You can't. Trading is really intense, man. It's the hardest thing you can do out there. So if you're trading the whole day, your brain is going to be fried by the time you get to my session. And now you're using me as a confluence, and all of a sudden, guess what? There's a 5-10 second delay on YouTube. You're in drawdown now. You don't know. Your psychology is all over the place. It's just a bad cycle. It doesn't work like that. Trust me. I can sit here and tell you like, yeah, watch my live streams. It's gonna make you 1,000,000% profits. Blah blah blah. I can lie to you guys, but I'm gonna be as honest as I can. If you do that, you're gonna lose money, not make money. Trading is not a joke. It's very hard. What else? Any other questions? You have to fight with that FOMO. Yeah, you have to. What's good? You're all. What's happening? What's happening, Paulo, my bro? What's happening? How much is that? How much is the mentorship? The 1-to-1 mentorship. When I was doing, I was charging about $100 an hour. But right now, I'm kind of like not doing it because really, really busy, guys. And if I have to dedicate an hour to someone, they have to be really, really serious because I got a lot of things coming up, a lot of things going on right now as well. Everything like business-wise, I got my gym going on. Usually get no time after the stream. I'm gonna go gym. Then I got other business ventures. Really, really busy nowadays. I hope once gold breaks 1820, it will fly. Yeah, that is my problem. I don't know when not to trade. Guys, make a session. Simple as that. Gold is flying. Wow, have you entered? No, we did say it was going to happen. We haven't entered. We're all about being disciplined. Our session hasn't started. Lost 3%. Sheesh, dude. Reduce risk 2.5%. Trade and aim for max 2 to 3 trades on a high. Yeah, exactly, guys. Lower down your risk. Anyway, now we're going to keep the Q&A for later on. Look how precise the levels are. Did mark these levels in front of you guys, and look at that. Being tapped and straight rejection. I told you, start trading above these levels. We're going to go all the way up. So at this point now, we got to start marking out new levels, right? Because these levels have expired at this point. We're looking for the next levels. So again, what levels should be looking out for? We should be definitely looking out for this 25 level, though. That's for sure. This 25 level should be looking out for this. Start from there, you can expect pullbacks. We start trading above that. At that point, we're coming all the way up, all the way up. This 25 level can be that rejection area. Obviously, after that, you got the 27 level coming up as well. And then after that, I think we're coming all the way up to the weekly level. Weekly sort of like weekly is gonna make those highs up to like 28. So I'll just be concerned for that 25 level. So I'm gonna mark that. Another 6 minutes left as well before our session opens. One advice if I can give you guys is that, guys, if you want to be profitable when it comes to trading, make sure you guys have control over yourself. Like, you know, you can control yourself. If you can control yourself, you have self-discipline, self-confidence. Everything is needed in order to be profitable in trading. It's a game of psychology, honestly. It's not just about analysis. The whole lifestyle needs to be around trading. I'm a full-time trader. This is what I do. I live and breathe trading, if that makes sense. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, my lifestyle is all around trading. That's why I'm really profitable and really successful when it comes to trading at such a young age. If you guys can do that as well, of course, I'm not saying, you know, dedicate everything to trading, but you can most definitely do some things to make yourself profitable. That's for sure. Hey, what makes our levels expire? Why did you not take 25 level at first? Because the price was down here. This was my analysis. I said from here we're gonna shoot all the way up to 23. So now I'm looking for the next level, right? Because from here I'm expecting price to shoot up to 25 level. That's why. So it hasn't expired. It hasn't expired. I'm just looking for the next levels. It hasn't expired. My bad. But yeah, I'm gonna mark the 25 level as well. 25.13 level. Let's go to that daily and mark that 25 level. Zoom in. Another 4 minutes left now before our session opens. Lovely stuff. Man, can I zoom in a bit more? Yes, I can. Yes, sir. Okay, that 25 level, it's... Oh, do you know what it is? It's actually a pain marking out levels on the MetaTrader 5. It does not even let you scroll to the left. It will just come back. Bro, how'd you scroll to the left? And because it just comes back, to be honest. But anyway, what's the level? Is about, I'll just mark out 25, man. Why not? Start trading above this level. But yeah, it doesn't even let me literally look to the left. I might just have to go based off. Yeah, MetaTrader 4. I might just have to zoom out a little bit. This way, I guess I can. 2 to the 2 to the 2 to the 2. I'm trying to basically mark out these wicks over here, which is not letting me mark these wicks out. These ones over here, these rejection wicks at 25. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit more, I guess. There we go. Oh man, this 25 level is coming up, guys. Ho ho ho, look at this. See, I told you gold's gonna fly today. Told you guys. Look at that 25 level coming up now. Wow, gold is just flying today. Look at the analysis playing out to the T even before our session started. Another 2 minutes left now. Let's quickly go back to the minute time frame on my MetaTrader 4. I'm going to be looking to jump into a trade straight away. There is a lot of momentum in the markets, so I'm going to be jumping in like a little sniper I am. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Do you know what makes you, it doesn't make me, should be a little icon at the top that looks like angle with the green arrow. Oh, thank you so much, Kays. I'm gonna look into this after the session because I need to actually get used to the MetaTrader 5. I never used the MetaTrader 5 like this, so there's always something going on. Okay, so guys, let's look at this now, right? Again, as I said, this 23 level is crucial for us. So now we are approaching this level up here as well, which is technically our next pullback level, right? We can expect pullbacks from there. So now you would want to see the bump wick being formed and 22-ish level being turned into some sort of like support, this 22, 23 level. And then from there, I want to see gold starting to fly up to 25. I'll be looking to take a trade now. If we can create that bump wick down to 22, massive rejection, I'm taking it all the way to the top side. We got 25 coming up to 25. Obviously, the 28 level is going to be my TP. So, magic key is ready as well. Oh, wow. I haven't even... Wow, me. Okay, let's see now. Okay, there we go. Come on, magic keys. There we go. Ready to go now. This is the open at this point. It's tapping straight into that 25 level. Gonna obviously have to wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. Patience is the key. Patience is the key, guys. That 25 level, we need to wait because it doesn't even have the bone wick now, the 30-minute candle, right? So don't want to jump into anything just yet. No, patience is the key. Patience is the key. But as long as we're below that 22 level, we should be good to go up. So now technically what can happen is, right, it's pushing up so much. There's a lot of volatility in the markets. We might just start trading above this 25 level and then after that start coming back down. So we're just going to have to wait and see. So this 25 level that we're tapping into, we're getting some sort of reaction from here as well. So yeah, let's see what happens now. From here, you're expecting that bone wick, right? You want to see that retest of 23-ish level, 22, 23, and then from there, a massive bounce up, a massive engulfing bullish candle, and that's going to be my entry candle to the top side. Let's look at your daily as well at this point now. Daily's trading above the sort of resistance levels that we have. We need to collect orders from here and start pushing up, start violating those daily highs and start basically coming up to the resistance level. That's what I want to see. We've pushed about, we can most definitely push up and start breaking above these resistance highs easily. Let's look at the 30 minutes now. It's got that tiny bone wick at this point, so gonna have to still wait Gonna let it calm down a little bit. Let's see how it starts to react around that 22-ish level, because again, pullbacks are expected, right? We're tapping into that area, the pullback area at this point now. You're expecting this 22-ish level to turn into some sort of support, and then from there I want to see another push to the top side. But if we do start trading below this 22 level now, there is no bond wick down here as well. Can even see sales playing out. So let's just see. Gotta be fluid in the markets, guys. Gotta be fluid in the markets. Look at that, this point is coming back down now. There is just no momentum to the top side yet. It's coming back down. We're seeing a massive rejection from up here, but it's just a first rejection. Technically, you are expecting pullbacks, right? So right now, it doesn't make sense to even capitalize on a sell position. This is too early for a sell position. Need to wait for that buy position to show up, in my opinion now. From here, expecting some sort of a flip and a massive push to the top side. But you would want to see an engulfing bullish candle from here as well, though. And then I'll be in this bad boy. That's going to tell me like, look, the pullback is done. We can take it back up now. And then you want to see the momentum starting to kick back in. And from there, we're going to start trading above 25 and potentially come up to 28. That's the plan. The way we're switching now, starting to flip. We start trading below 18.22. We are coming down to at least 20. That's for sure. Momentum to the downside is starting to kick in now. Look, as soon as our session open, we start trading below this 22 level. I can really see these sales working out as well. Honestly, we're coming down all the way down to that support level at this point. But right now, still waiting for the sort of like that 22 level. I'm looking to see how it holds. The way we're holding this 22 level, honestly, if we start rejecting off of here now. But again, like we are quite bullish. I would be extra bit careful taking any sort of sell position right now. Extra bit careful. Man, we're coming back above that 22 level now. I'm starting to like this, the way it's looking now. Honestly. Start trading back above that 22 level. I might be looking for a buy position here now. Let's see if the next 2 minutes can give us that position. If we start trading back above that 22-ish level, start violating highs, start forming higher highs, higher lows above this. And I want to see another engulfing candle to take it all the way to the top side. Right now, we're still seeing some sort of rejections from that 22 level from the top side. I want to see us starting to close above a nice clean close. It just needs to show me that, look, there are enough orders now for us to start pushing back up. So you want to see a nice engulfing candle to take it all the way back up. Don't want to see any sort of rejections. Because right now we're seeing rejections. There is still momentum to the downside. So yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe another minute we can have that entry. The next minute could potentially give me that entry. Right now we're still pretty much rejecting. Just trying to push up now. Ooh, it's starting to look good now. It's starting to flip. Ooh, this might just be it. The position might be coming up. Still going to wait for this candle to close, and I'm going to wait for the next one to show me what it wants to do. Right now it's still sort of like struggling to push up. So you want to see that momentum candle come in. Show us that, okay, it's ready to go back up now. The move to the top side, the next move to the top side is coming up. But right now, it's still kind of like trading around that 22 level. I want it to start coming all the way up to the 23 range and start trading above. Then I know the highs are coming up, the 25 highs are coming up. There we go. This is the new open now. It's retesting that 22 level at this point. And is attempting to push up now. Let's see how it starts to push up. Okay. Is that 22 level still holding? Yeah, we're pushing back up now. We start clearing that 23 level. I want to see a nice close in this candle as well now. Nice close. Retesting that 22 level. Yeah, this 5-minute candle. It's kind of just retesting this resistance level. Need to start trading above here now. And the next one needs to start breaking up. This 23-ish level. Retesting that 22 level. Start trading back above 23. Then we're ready to go up. Right now, the momentum has kind of like died down. I think at this point, you can see us coming down. The way price is kind of like moving, right? So the way the 5 minutes started to close as well is pretty much just forming the upper wick. That's what it looks like right now. Might just see an engulfing bearish candle at this point now start to trade back down. Obviously, nice clean momentum candle for me to start saying that, okay, now we're going to go up. Still attempting to basically make those higher highs and higher lows. That's for sure. pushing back up to the highs at this point now, where the sellers did take control from. So we start violating those and see a nice momentum kick into the top side. At that point, the candle should be ready to go. Let's see how this starts to trade now. Do you know where it starts pushing up? I'm going to be looking to take an entry here soon. Starting to trade back above now. But let's just see how this candle closes though. Because right now, the way this candle is moving, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to see some sort of momentum kick in.
Hi everyone.
Hey Maz, 2 seconds my bro. How you doing? How you doing? Good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just in the background. Just continue, Danny.
Great.
I know this is like mission critical at the moment.
It is. Do you know where it starts pushing up a little bit more? I'm in this position, honestly. If it starts pushing up a little bit more, I'm in this. Because at this point, we start breaking above this 25 level. We're coming all the way up, in my opinion. We're coming all the way up at that point, I'm telling you guys. The way the candles are printing, we're still trading above this. Again, the 25 level is coming. Let's just see how it starts playing around this resistance level now. Because we can really see a massive rejection from this resistance. But we start trading above this level again, start breaking these highs. We're coming all the way up, in my opinion. So this level here now is very crucial. Because look, the way the candles are just pushing up right now, right? It's kind of, they look like those pullback candles. So now what you want to see is rejection from here, retest and a massive break. Oh, this is coming up now. Come on, let's break those highs. We're coming up now. All right, I'm in this bad boy now. We are coming up. So the 25.1 O level is that next rejection area. At this point, we should be respecting the highs. Let's see how this plays out now. Because again, forming higher highs, higher lows. We should not be trading below 1822 at this point now. I want to see these highs over here being violated first. After that, let's see if I can put some risk back on. Because I'm risking less than 1% on this trade just yet. So go just let this play out now. They should be good to go up. Should not see any sort of like momentum kick into the downside. It's just still creeping up right now. I think the next 2 minutes is going to give us that next push up. We should be good to go up really. I'm expecting a massive engulfing bullish candle real soon. Until then, these candles are just going to do their thing pretty much, right? Still pushing up nicely. Everything's still looking good. We're coming up to that 25 level at least. The momentum to the top side has been insane. The 30-minute open did attempt to push down. It couldn't do anything. And we're just pushing up now. I'm up 6 pips on this trade. Wow, 7 pips. And I'll be making it risk-free real soon now. As soon as we start tapping into that 25 level, I'll make it risk-free. But I'm up 7 pips on this trade now. 8 pips. Wow, we're just pushing up. As soon as we start clearing this area from here, obviously you can expect that pullback, right? But we start clearing that area, we're coming all the way up. Until then, expecting pullbacks. And maybe the next 15-minute might give us that nice spike to the top side. Right now, again, the candles, they're very small candles. You don't see any sort of crazy momentum candles, right? So I can still expect a drawdown. I won't be surprised if I still see a drawdown, which is also part of the game, right? Let's see. This 25 level, we need to start clearing this now. Start trading above this. I'm going to look to scale in with another position above this 25-ish level. Then we're going all the way up to the resistance level. Until then, these are just the levels now. We should start trading around here, start clearing this level, and then we're coming all the way to the top side. This level here should be cleared. That's what I want to see being cleared. Maybe this candle here now, it needs to start coming down, form that bottom wick, and then start flipping and start pushing all the way up. With this, we should have enough momentum to start breaking to the top side at this point now. Unless the momentum has started to die down now, at that point we should start coming down, and then engulfing bullish candles should start printing out. But to be honest, quite bullish on gold. Still trading above 23. We should be good to go up. Honestly, should start clearing these highs. This 25 level, you guys got to keep that in your mind, is a strong level, right? There are a lot of rejections from this level, so it's not going to be easy for price to break out of this, especially after pushing up. So you know, the way it's just pushed up with a lot of momentum, so it's going to kind of like do his thing. It's going to take his time, but eventually it's going to break out of it. As soon as we break out of it, we're going to see a nice spike to the top side. Very nice spike to the top side. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. This candle was attempting to push up now to the 25.08 level. So let's see what happens. Still trading very nicely. There we go. The highs are about to break as well at this point now. As soon as we start breaking these candle highs, 24.65, then we're coming all the way up for the highs, for the daily highs. And then we're going to start trading above the daily highs. There we go. We're coming up for the daily highs at this point now. About to break above these highs. And that's the... Ooh, 10 pips up at this point. Make sure you guys are securing profits. Wow, 10 pips up. We're about to break these highs. At that point, we're going to see a nice push. So look, these highs now, you can expect that rejection now, right? Make sure you're securing profits. From here, you can reject as well. When we start clearing this, then our partial TPs are coming. But from here, you can expect rejection. So make sure you guys are securing profits on the way. Secure profits on the way. For me, the stop loss is still open, but again, we're securing profits on the way, right? You're expecting rejections from here. Again, this is the double top being formed here. You can see a massive rejection, which is also part of the game. But make sure always securing profits. For me, I've secured profits and my stop loss is still open. Still willing to hold this basically. Just gonna let this play out. I think the next 15 minutes is just gonna give us that next spike up now. Look, still forming higher highs, higher lows, still pushing up nicely. Just need a little bit more momentum to kick in at this point, to be honest. That's all it is. And right now, I think that's going to be the next 15 minutes. That's the one that's going to give us that nice push up. Right now, we might see some sort of drawdown again. That's why secure profits, take up profits up there, close partials. So at this point, if you had risked about like, let's say 1% on this, you've taken about 50% off now. So now let's say your stop loss gets hit, you're still closing in profits because your TP was just about how many pips away? So my stop loss is roughly about 20-ish pips. So you've closed 50%. So at this point, technically you're making it a risk-free trade if you get stopped up. That's how trading works. It's all about risk management. So now let's see what happens. Again, it's just pulling back down now a little bit. Kind of like this double top level is we're holding some sort of double top here now. Might see some sort of fluctuations to the downside again, the 22 level. Start breaking down. And from there, the next 2 minutes is going to give us that next move up to be honest, or the move down. Let's see what happens. The next 2 minutes should show us what to do. So again, you're forming higher highs and higher lows. Now it needs a little bit more volatility. You need a little bit more momentum to kick into the market. So again, you're like asking a question, when can you expect the next move up? It will be in the next 2 minutes with the new 15-minute open. As long as we're trading above this 23 level, we should be good to go up. See, it's just retesting this 23 level now, coming down. Again, we do understand one thing, right? There is no bottom wick on this 30-minute as well. So you can see a sell-off playing out from this area. This is a key area. So again, we've secured profits on this position now. So if, let's say if I was to get stopped up, my stop loss was to get hit, I will be looking to scale in with another position. But this one, I'm not making it risk-free. I'm keeping my stop loss open, giving it room to breathe. Secure profits, and then after that, let your trade play out. Simple as that. Coming back to that 22 level at this point now, straight back up. The next 15-minute is coming up in the next minute. With that, hopefully we should be breaking above in the next minute. Next minute, we should be pushing all the way back up. Quite bullish on the daily time frames. Again, the price has started to exhaust a little bit now after pushing up. Look at the previous candle pushed up so much. This one's also formed highs as well as lows now. After forming highs, it's pulling back down to that 22 level. And the next 15 minutes should give us that sort of like bottom wick. Maybe retest the lows and straight push back up. That's going to be the play with the next 15 minute now. It needs to form the bottom wick and then start breaking above these highs. And then that should go straight to the TP as well, the main TP. Until then, as I said, I'm expecting a little bit of a drawdown because right now, prices just does not have enough momentum to just go crazy and start forming higher highs, higher lows. But again, whenever you're in profit, secure profits. Always secure profits. This is the new 15-minute open now. Let's see where it does. It needs to push down a little bit, in my opinion, and then start pushing all the way back up. Needs to form the bottom wick first, and then after that it's not coming back down. But if it just pushes up right now, it can technically start to reject from that 25 level again. So I want it to start coming down a little bit, at least down to like 22-ish level, 21, and then from there start bouncing back up. Again, being fluid in the market, can see a sell-off playing out as well. From up here, we are at all-time highs on the daily time frame. Can really see a sell-off playing out, but I'm quite bullish on gold. So let's see what happens. If the probability does show up to the downside, we'll be looking for a sell-off as well for sure. Your 15-minute now is coming back down, technically forming that bottom wick at this point now. You want to see some sort of rejections from down here and a nice flip and all the way to the top side straight to our TP. This should have so much momentum that it should start flying all the way up to 26. Now this candle, it should be a massive candle all the way to the top side, all the way to the top side. This was that retest. Now we have the momentum, everything's in the equation. We should start clearing these highs and go straight to the TP. It should not be breaking below these lows anymore. This candle should have so much momentum that we should form a new high, start breaking above 25 and go straight to the TP. unless there is just not enough volatility in the market, you're going to then trade a little bit. But you should not be trading below that 22 level. I'll be careful if it starts breaking below this level here, especially if you don't have any stop losses. I know some people don't have stop losses, but there we go, some volatility kicking in. At this point, we should start clearing that 25 level, man. Should start pushing all the way back up. As soon as we clear these highs, gold is going to start flying, honestly. Just waiting for a little bit of volatility to kick in. Might even experience some more drawdowns, some more pullbacks. Is part of the game. That's why always secure profits. When you're up 10 pips, whenever you're up and you're approaching that sort of like daily resistance level, always secure profits. Especially when you're at all-time highs on gold and you're tapping into a nice resistance level, secure profits, secure profits, secure profits. You don't have to make it risk-free, leave your TP open, but make your trade risk-free. You don't have to put your position risk-free, but make your trade risk-free by securing at least 50%. So when your stop loss gets hit, you don't lose any money, or you lose less than intended, if that makes sense. Risk management is what will keep you profitable. Because look, you're forming low lows and low highs at this point, right? We start breaking below 1822 at this point now. The probability to the downside goes up. It's a game of probability, right? It goes up. I might even look to take some profits off. Because this 15-minute now, it has that bond wick as well. From here, we should start flipping all the way back up. We start trading back below this level. We're going to come down a little bit, collect some orders from down here, then push back up. Because of this aggressive push that we had, is kind of like consolidating a little bit, right? But as long as we're above this 23 level, I think we're going to push up. But we start coming back below 23, then I'll look to manage risk. Until then, we're good. So far, so good. As soon as we start clearing this wick, we're coming all the way for the highest, honestly, in my opinion. All the way for the highest. The momentum will kick in. As soon as the momentum kicks in, we're going to start pushing up to the tops. And maybe the next 2 minutes is going to do it. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Maybe the next 2 minutes, we're going to start dropping nice. Start pushing up nicely. Not dropping. I know that gives some of you heart attacks. Oh, God. This level here, again, the 15-minute, the wick is really, look at the wick. The wick is really good. We should be, this resistance level, seeing some sort of pullbacks from here. But we should, as soon as we start clearing these highs now, the 15-minute highs, we're going to start pushing up nicely. I think it's just going to be one of those things, got to give it its time, right? As soon as a little bit more volatility kicks into the market, we're going to go zoom straight up. There we go. It's coming back up to the highs. Now we start clearing these highs, start trading above this resistance level. There we go. There we go. Straight back up. Straight back up. At this point, we're coming up for the 25 level, seeing some more volatility kick in. As soon as we clear this, we're going to start pushing up very nicely, in my opinion. Very nicely. There we go. The 25 level is coming up at this point. Again, got to wait for the next minute candle to open. That's going to pull back a little bit as well. Potentially, you form that bond wick. After that, we should start clearing these highs and start pushing up straight to our TP. See, we're straight back into profits again. Took some, just secure profits. As soon as you're back into profits again, you see 10, 12 pips, secure again, secure again. You can never go broke securing profits, guys. Never, ever. The only way you go broke is that if you don't secure profits, right? So secure profits when you're in profits. Consider that a blessing being in profits. Where 95% people don't see profits on daily basis. You see profits. There we go, coming all the way back up. Now this is the new minute candle. They should form that bond wick first and then start pushing all the way back up to that 25 level. Start clearing that 25 level and then we should go straight up to the TP. There we go, 8 pips once again, 9 pips once again. Look at that. We're coming up to that 25 level. As soon as we clear these highs, we're going to start pushing all the way back up. Look, this is this level here now. We should start clearing this and start pushing all the way up and then start retesting this. There we go, 14, 15 pips up. Risk-free trade now. Risk-free trade at this point, right? Now, I don't want to see any sort of drawdown. I want to see my TP being hit. I know I can still see a drawdown, but look, at this point, it doesn't make sense for me to go back into drawdown, right? So secure your profits. Again, secure profits and let the trade play out. There we go, 16 pips up. 16 pips up at this point. 17 pips up. We can expect a pullback from there, which is also expected, right? Part of the game. If we see 10 pips again, I'm going to secure some more profits, honestly. Should not be seeing a lot of drawdown here. I'm going to start securing some more profits here. And then just leave my TP open pretty much. But from here, we should just start pushing back up now. Start trading above 25 and go straight to the TP. Because again, the TP is literally just below this key area, so you can expect pullbacks. But there we go. As soon as we clear these highs, the TP is coming. The TP is coming at that point. There we go. Just need a little bit more volatility to kick in, man, and it's gonna go zoom. Straight back up, 14 pips up though. There we go. But you never go broke securing profits, right? So always secure profits. It needs to create a bottom wick, right? That's the thing. There we go. As long as we're above this 25 level, we're good. Just needs a little bit more volatility. It's gonna go straight past my TP. But I do want to secure more profits though if it starts flipping, because it needs to technically form the bottom wick, right? And this candle should hopefully do it. It might want to come down first, but if it starts breaking above these highs, then it should, I'm not expecting it to come down anymore. I want to see this candle go straight past my TP. Let's go, gold. Give me that. It's pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Do you know what? From here, if it doesn't reject, I want to secure some more profits. This should start rejecting, have that bottom wick now, start flipping, start breaking highs, go straight to my TP. If it starts breaking its own lows, I'm going to close another 50%. From here, it should not come down anymore. This candle should give me my TP first and then come down later on. Because I'm very close to my TP now. I want to secure more profits, right? Don't want to let my stop loss get hit, which is at break even at this point. So this candle should give me my TP. If it doesn't, I'm going to close another 50%. Always secure profits. There we go. We should stay above this 25 level and go straight to the TP first, and then maybe come down later on, because gold needs to push up a little bit now. There we go. This candle should do it. Give us my TP. Give me my TP. Give me my TP. This candle is gonna give me my TP. Come on, give me my TP now. Give me my TP. 14 pips up again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh man, retest that 25 level and start pushing back up, bro. Otherwise, I'm gonna secure more profits here. Do you know what? If it goes back to 10 pips, I'm going to secure some more profits again, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm going to secure a bit more profits. You know what? I never go broke securing profits. I'm going to secure more profits, and I'm going to just leave this open now, and then just let this run at this point now. Might secure some more profits at literally 28-ish level. So again, I'm securing more profits. I know it's going to go up, but it was very close to my TP, right? So I want to secure something at least. I know it's going to go straight up now, but it just didn't make sense for me to kind of like go back into sort of like no profits whatsoever. So yeah, now this is going to fly anyway. As soon as we start trading above 25 level, we're coming all the way up to the 27 level anyway. So yeah, let's see now. Just going to let it do its thing. We never go broke securing profits, right? Never. Never ever go broke securing profits, bro. We never ever go broke securing profits. The only way you go broke is if you don't secure profits. See now, imagine if I didn't secure anything up there after being up like 15, 16 pips again. That would have been silly, right? No, I've secured profits again now up there. Just gonna let it do its thing now. If it starts flipping, which it will, maybe the next minute candle can do it. And the 4 hour, because you know the 4 hours coming up as well, so I can very easily get wicked out. That's the thing. See, it's coming back down now. See, that's why securing profits is crucial, guys. Never ever go broke securing profits. Look at that now. If this candle can start flipping now and start trading above 25 before the new 4 hour open, oh, the 4 hour is gonna fly. The 4 hour is gonna fly. Otherwise, I can get wicked out. That's the thing. Oh, don't wake me out. Don't wake me out. Don't wake me out. I want this runner to do a lot of damage. But I think we're gonna get wicked out. So you see how me securing profits up there made sense? Otherwise, I would have gotten wicked out. After being up 15 pips, I would have secured nothing, 0. And look at this, we just got wicked out now. Let's see how much we up for the day. So we're up about 2% still for the day. Not bad on this account, not bad at all. But see, that's why guys, always secure profits. You never go broke securing profits. I might be looking to take another trade, but with the new further open. You're done?
Brilliant. That was a good trade, mate. That was a good trade.
I appreciate that.
I took it with you. And I think, yeah, that's it. Perfect.
Appreciate that, bro. Honestly, guys, it's all about risk management, man. All about risk management. If you can manage your risk, you can do anything when it comes to like trading. Anything.
I think I'm quite interested in your white line around 1820.31.
Around 23, the yellow line.
No, the white line.
Or the 25 level.
No, 1820.31. Below.
Oh, this one. Oh, 20. Okay, 1820 line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might see a correction down to that level. But I think with the 4-hour open, what we're going to see is some sort of spike down first and then a massive push to the top side. I'm still quite bullish on gold, but I think it's just lacking a little bit of volatility at
Yeah.
this point. Now that's all it
No,
is.
I think I can see a lot of orders on 1820.31. You know, the white line that you drew there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
So
orders down there for sure. A lot of orders
yeah.
down there. So price might actually come down to that level with the new 4-hour open now. And then from there, you
Yeah.
might see a
It
massive
looks
push
like
up.
it might come back.
That might
If
be
it
the reason.
doesn't break and continue from 1825, then I think it's definitely coming down to 1820.
Yes, sir. Let's see what happens. Just gonna lower down my risk again on the 100k account a little bit now. Which do I need? Okay, let's do that.
But perfect. Money made for the day already.
Yes, sir.
What
Again,
one needs.
just wins and wins and wins. You know how it goes.
And I think that's the beauty of having a funded prop account. That even 1 or 2% is enough to keep you afloat.
Exactly. Oh, nice. So how you been, Maz?
Yeah, I've been good. I've been trading. You know, and I think the members who we have in the Telegram can agree that we had some really good trades in the last couple of days.
Yes,
The
sir.
levels played out beautifully, and so yeah, so that was really good. So this week's been very good so far. A blessing, if you ask me.
100%. Not a single losing day. And do you know
Not
what
a
is?
single reason at all.
With the 4-hour approaching now, I think we're going to see another opportunity in the markets. A very
Yeah.
nice opportunity might be coming up again. So
Absolutely.
I'm very interested in this new 4-hour open.
Perfect. And I think, as I shared in the Telegram group, and I'm hoping that everyone here is a member of our Telegram group, because I will be referring to a lot in all of that, because me and Daniel are really passionate about
Yeah,
this project.
for sure.
But yeah, so I think I shared it before as well, that on our first day of trade, which was being Monday, if anyone had followed all of the levels with a 2-lot trade, that has resulted in an £1,800 gain.
Yep.
I think, just so anyone who's got a 2-lot trade account, let's say 10 grand in the account, he's made 1,800 in a single week, they can pretty much tap out. The thing we're pretty much done for the week.
Yes, sir.
1,800 is not bad for a week. But yeah, we just keep turning up, because, you know, just the whole way to trade is keep loading up on the good days, keep turning up on the good days, so that you know, when the storm comes, you're well prepped for it. So yeah, so I think it's just amazing. So, and today I'm eyeing this pattern on GBP USD. I'm waiting for a trade, and so I will be actually be sharing my entry with stop loss levels in the Telegram as well. Danny's got a lid on gold.
Yep.
He's a gold bug, as you can say. So yeah, so Danny looks after the gold department, and I think I can share the GBP with you,
Yeah.
because me and Danny see gold in exactly the same way. Yeah, so
Exactly.
yeah,
So
so
yeah. Go
yeah,
on, Maz.
so
Go on.
yeah, so I think I would just share GBP. So yeah, stay tuned. If we do see a setup, I will be posting my entry with stop loss levels in Telegram. And I think that's pretty much all from me. If you need the analysis, just go to Telegram. That's it.
Thank
I
you,
will be
Maz.
coming out,
Thank you.
staying in the background. Okay.
Thank you,
All
Maz.
right.
Maz, make sure you look out for this new 4-hour open, because something's coming up now. Something's coming up. Because like the whole session, we've not really done anything, to be honest. This previous candle kind of like moved a lot, which was the 1 o'clock candle, right? And this became the candle which exhausted at this point, you know, this undecisive candle. So technically what we're doing now is really want to see how it starts playing around this sort of like 25 level, this new 4-hour open. We might just see massive rejection starting to play out from up there. And then again, as Maz said, like, you know, we got this sort of like zone down there where you have a lot of orders. So price might just want to come down to collect orders from down there and then start pushing back up. Also, do not have that sort of like bump wick on the 30-minute time frame as well. It'll be quite interesting to see how this sort of like plays out now. Really, really interesting. or we might just see a break of this, a nice spike up to 28, and then we might just start to drop from up here. Might just see a nasty sell-off playing out from here. But again, you don't have a bottom wick down here. Previous candle closed sort of like undecisive as well. At this point, I'm not really tempted to take another buy position at all-time highs, to be honest, because the 4-hour has literally just opened as well. You will see opportunity come into the markets. So I would say first, let's just let it form that bottom wick, and then let's see how it starts to play around that. So like 22-ish area, right? Because it's tapping into that 25 area now, and you're seeing a massive rejection from the top side. So I wanted to flip and come down a little bit. I am looking for another trade setup as well. As my last trade setup, even though I did secure about 10 pips, I didn't see my whole TP. And yeah, I'll be looking to take another trade, but you guys saw I've lowered down some risk now. So that's just how it works, right? You've taken one trade, you've secured profits. There's no point of you risking another 1 to 2% again on the second setup. Just lower down your risk. If it doesn't work out, guess what? You're break even for the day. If it works out, then guess what? You've made a lot of profits. It's as simple as that, right? Okay, guys, this game is all about risk management as well. That's the big part of that should be a big part of your trading strategy, risk management. If you know how to manage risk, even on the choppy days, you can very easily minimize your losses, because when it comes to it, you will have a losing streak as well if your psychology is not on point, if the market condition is not in your favor, you don't have that edge. On those days, risk management is your best friend. It will save you. So it's attempting to form the bottom wick at this point. Now we have the highs as well on the 4-hour. As long as we're below this wick, I think we can expect a new sort of low on the 4-hour, but we start trading back above this wick. Now start holding this area as a support level. I will be very interested in taking this all the way up to 28. Because again, the previous candle has not done anything, right? So this candle here now can make up for the previous candle as well, because again, this candle here kind of like took volatility out of this candle, right? So this candle exhausted, and now so this candle can kind of give you that massive move either to the top side or the downside. The nature of the price action from here, if this was our session, this would have been a move to the top side. Honestly, this would have been a lovely move. But again, got to stay disciplined. And now what we can do is we can technically expect a correction as well, right? Look at this. Candle is indecisive. We start breaking below this, start trading below 1823, then you can technically expect that sort of like push down, some sort of correction on the intraday sort of like time frame. Until then, quite bullish on gold, to be honest. I think it's just lacking a little bit of volatility. Now as soon as we see some volatility kick into the markets, we're gonna just start spiking all the way up. We have the bottom wick on the 4-hour as well at this point now, and you guys can see from here, you usually do see those massive moves to the top side. So if we do start trading above these levels here now, let's start violating these highs and start breaking above this sort of wick, impulsive entry can make sense as well, for sure. Until then, expecting some sort of pullback down to at least 25 level. 22 levels should be respected as well. We start breaking below this, we're coming all the way down to that sort of like 20 level. Start turning 22 into resistance, start breaking below this. You're going to see a nice correction, even below 20 level. I can even see sort of like 17, 16 level being tapped, because again, there is just no bottom wick down here, is there? Oh, there is a bottom wick, it's just very tiny. Oh wow, amazing. Yeah, this candle here, beautiful candle. Only if we had gotten this during our session, right? Could have capitalized on it, because this was basically our analysis playing out to the T. DA bro, can you make YouTube video about copy trading? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do that. Guys, I'll start making YouTube videos. A lot of people have been asking me to make some educational videos on YouTube as well, and a lot of other content. We're working on a lot of things actually behind the scenes. So guys, this is just the start of the year. The year hasn't even started, in my opinion, when it comes to trading, right? So we got a lot of things coming up, a lot of exciting things coming up. And if you guys are like here from the start of the journey, you guys will see that growth. Trust me, mark my words. If you guys are here with us, you guys will see that growth, because we're growing. Like the growth is just, it's crazy, man. What can I say about it? We haven't had a losing day for such a long time. Just being straight winners every single day on the live stream with 100% transparency. So disciplined. Again, even though I'm looking for another trade now, if nothing shows up, like by the time we get to NYSE, I'll just call it a day as well for sure. Because look, at this point again, we've attempted to push up many times, numerous times, right? There is one thing in the equation that obviously can give us a deeper pullback, is that this new 4-hour open technically needs to form a bottom wick, right? So again, if we are going up to the resistance level, the bottom wick should not be so major. It should not be so massive that we start coming all the way down to 20 level. So I would like this level here, the 23 level, to be respected, and from here this 4-hour candle can kind of like engulf everything to the left and give us this sort of liquidity that we have to the top side as well. Kind of what I'm expecting with gold. This candle here to become a rocket ship of a candle, but again, this is normal price action, right? There is no news either. Might just see correction today. Let's see what happens. But again, your daily's only moved about what, 150 pips altogether, right? Yeah, 150 pips. We can most definitely push up another 50 pips to the top side, most definitely. So we start trading back up now, start seeing engulfing candles starting to print out, clearing all of these highs. We're coming all the way up with this new 4-hour open. That would be the opportunity I've been waiting for. It will technically be the same trade, right? And this trade, I would have still, I would not have gotten stopped out either, because the stop loss was actually all the way down there, right? So I would have still been in profits if I didn't put my stop loss at break even. But guys, when you're like literally 4 or 5 pips away from your TP, just secure profits and make it risk free. It doesn't make sense to go back into drawdown. It doesn't make sense at all. But this 4-hour open, I think this will give us that move either to the top side or the downside. Just gotta wait for another like 3 minutes, because right now what do we see? If you look at the price section now, right? If you're someone that's visual, look, forget everything else, forget about your analysis, forget about your bias, just look in front of your eyes. What do you see? All I see is consolidation now. So if I take my bias out of my head, which is obviously bullish, and then do you know what it does? It kind of like takes this whole thing out of the equation, this whole range. I'm not looking for any sort of momentum candles within this range anymore. I'm like, okay, this is a consolidation. If it goes to the top side of the consolidation, my experience tells me that it will come all the way back down. So then I'm not really focusing on what's happening within this range. I'm waiting for a breakout. Then I'll start to focus. That's how you should approach the markets now, because again, massive move to the top side. Price is exhausted now. We've attempted to push up many times now. So this 4-hour now should give us that crazy sort of momentum, either to the top side or the downside. Then I'll be looking to scale in. Until then, we kind of just have to stay out. But guys, did you guys take that position with us, the buy position? Let us know. Did you take that with us? So again, now what are the lows of the range? Technically, this becomes the lows of the range. Look, from here we start to range, right? Look, we're still forming higher highs and higher lows though. Keep that in your mind, guys. But this is where from here is like the level down here. From here you saw that massive leg to the top side, right? So we might just see a pullback down to 1821 level. I would like to see how it starts to react around the 1821 level. Maybe come down, collect orders from 1820, 1821, and then from there a massive push to the top side. Let's see what the next minute does, guys. Maybe the next minute can give us that opportunity. Again, we've made profits for the day. Don't need to kind of like rush into anything now. Don't need to take another trade. Don't need to do anything really. Just gotta stay out of it. That's it. Right now, the market is dead. We need to wait for market to come back to life. It's okay, it can give us something, because again, we're momentum traders, right? When there is no momentum in the markets, that's kind of like, then we don't have our edge in the markets. That's the thing, right? Even though it's not true if you're at the level I'm at, because again, you guys saw me scalp 10 pips on USD bank holiday. For me, I can do this, but you guys don't understand my strategy. You don't understand the ins and the outs of my strategy. So for you guys, you don't have that sort of edge. Unless you've been obviously doing this for a while and you know your thing as well, then of course you do. From here you can see a nice sell-off playing out as well. Look again, accumulation of orders going on, right? So during consolidation, you're kind of like accumulating orders to kind of like, you're going to have either the selling momentum kick in from up here, or you're going to see a lot of buying momentum kick in from down here. So at this point, the most sort of like dangerous thing that you can do is get wicked out. So you do not want to see a nice break of this and enter, expecting like, you know, crazy momentum to kick in. It might just be coming up to collect those orders to start pushing back down, right? So you want to see a clean break, retest, and then the next candle should be that confirmation candle. Impulsive entries during our consolidation can be very, very dangerous. Again, another 3 minutes left now. Look, the 4 hours starting to show us some momentum, but again, we're not looking at this. This is just the consolidation. As soon as we start trading above this, that's when we're going to look and start to focus. So look at that, top side of the consolidations all the way up there, right? All the way up there. Until then, we're not looking at anything whatsoever. Top side of that consolidation, these are the lows of that consolidation. From here we started that leg up. Now we start forming lower lows, lower highs, start trading below 1822. We're coming all the way down to the lows of the consolidation, basically. Until then, again, this is that 4 hour now. This will do something, right? So we just gotta wait. See how it starts to react around this level. Want to see what sort of like, who's in control around this level. This level here is really crucial for us. And yes, so I want to see who's in control around this level. And then from there, I'll start to build my probability and take my next setup. Until then, I'll just be sitting on my hands. I'll give myself another trade because I have made profits for the day, and I don't mind risking some of those profits to make more profits now, because I'm in a lot of profits for the week as well. We've actually not had a single losing day for a long time. So yeah, I can kind of like do this. But I think someone, you know, earlier said they lost about 70% of their account. So for you should be done by now. If you took their first trade and secured profits, you should not be taking anything else. If you've lost 70% of your account today, you will end up losing whatever you've made today, and then guess what, you'll get angry, and then you'll lose rest of the 30% as well. So just call your day and come back tomorrow, or just watch the live stream and learn. This is free education, right? Another minute left now for the new 15-minute to open. So let's see if we start trading above 25. I'm looking to take this up. Let's see what the next 15-minute can give us though. Either we're going to see a nice sell-off playing out, or we're going to see a nice buy position playing out. But again, right now we are just within this sort of like range consolidation. As long as we are above the 23 level, we're going to chill within this sort of consolidation. Top side being 25, lows being 23. Start trading below this. You're going to turn the 23 as the top side, and sort of like 21-ish to 20 level is the downside of the range. Until then, just kind of have to wait for this. Markets, again, right now are dead. There is no opportunity for me in the markets. Another minute left. Maybe the next minute can give us that opportunity now. Another 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left now. Let's see what this 15-minute candle does at this point now. Look at this candle again, closing undecisive. Still respecting that 23 level, but we're starting to reject off of this top, forming this double top up here as well. So this is the 15-minute level now, 15-minute candle. You do want to see it starting to trade above 25. At that point, I'll be interested in a buy position. Until then, we can very easily see a rejection from up here. Very easily. You can see a rejection from here. You can see a rejection from here. But now let's say we let these levels get cleared, and then see a nice pullback and see these levels here being respected. And if we can align that with momentum and volatility, that's going to be my setup to take. Until then, very easily you can see rejections from here, rejections from here. You have no sort of like, even though this candle, technically you're expecting this candle to kind of give you that momentum to break out of the consolidation, until we see it, we don't know if it will happen, right? So when we see it, then we can say, okay, now it's happened, let's execute on this. Until then, you can't basically predict the markets, right? So we're not going to predict the markets. We can always expect something, but never predict it. And never execute on it. Even though you can expect it, never execute on it until you actually see it with your own eyes. That's what markets are about. Look at that, you have rejection areas up here as well, sort of like this whole range. But if we start to accumulate orders from down here now, start trading this area, hold this area, and start trading above these 4 other highs as well, I can see this candle kind of like engulfing everything to the left, coming to the top side of the structure highs. We can really see that happening now, because the whole week we've literally not done anything, nothing whatsoever. Look at your whole weekly candle, we've done nothing, and I can really see us hitting that 28 level today. So it really depends when it will happen, but that 28 level, can really see that happening.
Question: what happened to the volatility? Where's the volatility gone?
Oh man, this
It's
candle,
completely dead.
bro, this whole candle ate the volatility up, man. Look at this candle.
I know, and these are usually illiquid candles. So
Exactly.
movements like this, where there's just one relentless move, which is bigger
Yeah.
than usually the base of these candles get retested. So I'm hoping that the price either breaks the top and we can jump on the long
Yeah,
from there,
yeah, I
or
think it will
just
work.
retraces all the way to 1820, which will be a gift. But even so, yeah, I'm just waiting for it as well.
Even if you look at the movements of the candles, right, the way they are printing, you know, as soon as they go up, you see massive rejections to the downside. So I feel like there is still some room to the downside. We can still see some
Absolutely.
sort of downside. But let's see, man. Let's see.
Absolutely.
We'll just have to wait for it and see what it does. Let's go to the daily candles as well. Yeah, the 28 level, I can really see that being tapped though. But again, 27 level, we should be expecting rejections from 27 as well. Some sort of pullbacks. Looking to the left, yeah, that 27-ish level, I'll definitely expect some sort of pullbacks from there though. So that would probably be my main TP, that 27 level. We can easily see that being tapped. But we start trading above 25, I think we're going to see a nice spike to 27 as soon as we break above these 4 hour highs as well, the previous 4 hour highs. This candle, in my opinion, is just literally just loading up, man. You know, it's like do you know what it is? It's like a trampoline effect. This 23 level is going to turn into a trampoline as soon as we break above these highs. It's going to go zoom. Oh, you know what I might want to do? I might want to push up to this level first, come back down, second attempt, and then zoom, double bottom down here and zoom. But look, we're coming back up to the top side of that consolidation now. The 25 level is about to be hit. Let's see what happens. How can we learn what you know about markets? Guys, you can hit me up on Insta if I do have time. I mean, I do offer one-to-one sessions, but it really depends now because my schedule is really busy. But I can most definitely make a time for the one-to-one session. If you just hit me up on Insta, I'll let you guys know. Maybe not this week, maybe next week. Let's see. Just hit me up on Insta. What do you think of gold prediction, man? We don't predict anything, bro. I don't predict the markets. I just react to the price action. That's it. Thank you very much for the education, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Well done for turning up every day. One of the best live streams in the Forex industry. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the support. Make sure you guys do drop a like as well, guys. Honestly, do drop a like as well. Do you know what it is, guys? Like, we're all about trading in a realistic manner. Like, you know, this is very realistic and very sustainable. Like a lot of like trading gurus, they will tell you like risk a lot of money, you can make 100% per month, this, that. We're telling you, look, aim for the 8 to 10% and start working on your capital. Start upping your capital rather than upping the gains. Keep the gains consistent and sustainable, because let's be honest, right? 100% every month is not sustainable. 8 to 10%, very sustainable. Very sustainable. That's like the lower end of what you should be doing as a professional, consistently profitable trader. 20-ish is, I would say, the top side. 15, 16, very good, amazing. Anything on top of 10 is amazing. And so let's say you up your capital now, 100k funded capital, you're making 10k every month, 200k goes to 20k, you know, 30k, 40k, 500,000, 50k, blah blah blah. So it's always going to be that 10% you're making, but you're just upping your capital. It's as simple as that. So your focus should not be at making, you know, 1,000,000% per month. You know, that should not, your focus should not be the return on investment. Your focus should be upping your capital and becoming consistently profitable. That's what it should be. 4% more to pass my FTMO. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Do you go to your uni? What do you think about that? I don't go to your uni, but Maz can probably answer that better than me. What do you think about that, Maz? That question.
Sorry. Sorry. Repeat again, Danny.
Someone asked, do you go to uni? What do you think about that?
You go to uni.
Yeah, someone's asking me, do you go to university? And what do you think about that? What do you think
I
about
go to uni.
Do you go to university? What do you think about that? That's what he said.
I think one question you ever asked it. Uni is just a scam. I think it's the biggest scam at the moment because you spend £50,000 on a degree in England, and after that, what's the return on investment? Nada. You get, well, if you spend that 50 grand, single that 50 grand on business or just, you know, on your own venture, then it will be completely different.
Exactly. Do you know what is, yeah? It really depends on your career path. If you're trying to become like a doctor or trying to become something like that, then obviously you have to go to the med school, right? But if you're,
Absolutely.
yeah, if you want to become a businessman, I don't think it's needed. Uni is not really needed. Nowadays, this is the digital era. You can literally find everything online. You can do courses online. You can, you know, do pretty much everything online. So I don't think you need uni, even let's say if you was to go into a profession where you are into technology, IT, you can do certifications, private certifications. You can do certifications for everything nowadays. So again, you don't need uni, but it really depends on your profession, guys. It depends. For me, I don't need uni, but for someone else, they might need uni. So I'm not against uni. I'm not pro uni. I'm not anti uni. It's more like if you need it, you need it. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Simple as that. So I can't really answer that for you. It's about what do you want to do in life? What's the profession that you want to get into? If you want to become a trader, you don't really need uni to become a profitable trader. No. If you're asking in terms of like trading, if you need uni in terms of trading, you don't need it, no. But again, like you don't just want to kind of like dedicate your whole life into, you know, learning how to trade and not have any sort of like backup plans or anything like that. So that's where uni comes in. It should give you that backup plan, right? The backup option where, like, you know, if one thing doesn't work out, you have the second thing to fall back on. If you don't have the backup plan, then it's not really going to work out. Trading, you don't want to put any sort of stress on yourself when it comes to trading. You want to have a free mind. You just want to, so again, like, you know, if the opportunity doesn't show up today, no worries, we'll just take it tomorrow. You know, I don't have to make a certain percentage today, otherwise, you know, I'm gonna get kicked out of my house. You know, I can't pay my rents. I'm not in that sort of situation. Trust me, when it comes to trading, I'm not in that situation. So if you put yourself in that situation, it's just not going to be very, very fun, is it? Trading, you have to have a free mind, calm, and yeah, it's all about psychology. If your psychology is on point, you can be very profitable. Again, look, we've not taken anything else. Took one setup, it played out, and other than that, nothing else. I'm gonna quickly run to the washroom, guys. But yeah, Maz, could you take over for a second? Thank you.
Cool. So, yep. So as Danny said, if you're really looking to go in a really highly specialized industry, then uni does work for you. If not, then yeah, I don't see for arts and craft or business admin, uni makes any sense. For trading, it's all about the mindset, guys. If it's all about being, I think for trading one, you just need to decide that you should be able to switch within minutes from a macro bird's eye outlook on the chart to a micro time frame where you just, you know, execute on 1 minute time frame. Was so yeah, the tradings, and it does need, you need a calm mind to do that. to quickly switch time frames from analyzing to execution. It all takes a lot of time, practice, and help to get to that level. And you also need to have a calm mind. Coming back to the charts, the gold is, we're just waiting to break off the white line, and the market is not being really volatile. You need volatility for breakouts. That's one thing. And we haven't got that volatility, which we might get in about 4 minutes. So 2:30 is when the cash opens in the US, and it's also known as the turnaround hour in the industry, between 2:30 to 3:30. That one hour usually turns the markets around or gives you the volatility that you need. So we're just waiting for that to come in. And yeah, as soon as that comes in, we might see a breakout in either direction. Until then, we're just sitting on our hands, watching, waiting for our setup to unfold. Okay, a question from JA Forex that Maz, do you use volume profile? Well, I use everything volume, because volume is the most apparent thing in trading. The volume is a footprint of who has entered the market and where they have entered the market. So I use everything to do with volume, whether it's the very basic volume bars at the bottom of the chart to volume profiling, and all the way from there till order books and the order flow. I use everything, Jay. Danny, over to you.
Thank you, Maz. Appreciate that, bro. But guys, NYSE coming up in the next 2 minutes now. So again, with that, we're expecting a little bit more volatility to kick in. So let's see what happens now. Still respecting the 1822 level. So again, still expecting gold to form like highs from here, higher highs and higher lows. It's just, again, is lacking volatility, right? Because the previous candle just ate up all the volatility for the session. So now kind of like, you're going to get that sort of like accumulation phase, accumulating orders, and then you're going to get this consolidation, right? Then it's going to go down to the lows of that consolidation to a key area, collect all the orders with a volatile session, and then we're going to start forming new highs. That's how it works, right? So now with the NYSE, I'll be looking to execute on a position. Just get magic keys ready as well. It's another 30 seconds left now for the NYSE to open. Looking gorgeous so far. Still trading above 22. It's failing to break below this level. This level is holding very nicely. Momentum starting to kick back into the top side, engulfing bullish candle printing at this point. There we go. The second candle is breaking the highs as well. We should be coming up to the top side of the resistance. So let's see with the NYSE if we can kind of like form a double bottom down here at 23 and start clearing all of these highs. And then that's going to be our, this is it. This is the NYSE now. It's forming the bottom wick. It's coming all the way down at this point now. Let's see how it starts to trade off. I'm going to wait for it. I'm not going to enter straight away, because it might just tap the resistance and then start breaking up. But as soon as we start breaking above this 30-minute high, I want to see 25 being turned into support and us starting to kind of like, then the next move is kind of going to be the one I capitalize on, and then expect that one to break above 25 and start clearing the 25ish area to go up to 28. Really depends how volatile these candles are now. So let's just wait for it. Coming all the way back down now, forming that bottom wick. Decent. About to break the lows at this point now. There we go. We're coming all the way down now. This is your bottom wick being formed, right? You want to see the 22 level being respected. We start breaking below 23, and as soon as the momentum kicks in, we start trading below 22, 23. We're coming all the way down in my opinion. Until then, this is just pretty much forming the bottom wick. Now look, we're retesting the resistance level of the consolidation, right? So we should not be breaking below these lows again. We start breaking below these lows again, at that point we'll come in for this wick and then technically come down to that 20 level, right? So let's see what happens now. I think this might just be our move to the top side, guys, coming up. Let's see how this candle closes though. I'm gonna wait for this to close. A lot of volatility kicking in now, rejecting off of this level as well. I want to see what the next candle does, because this one can still very easily just reject. Oh, this is looking good now, guys. Do you know what? It starts pushing up a little bit more. I'm looking to take a trade here now. Let's see how this one starts to close and what the next one does. This is looking great now, guys. Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want the next one to kind of like start breaking up and then use the next candle as a stop loss, because I'm not using this previous candle as a stop loss, right? I want the next one to kind of spike up. Push down first and then start to spike up. Give me the sort of like 20 sort of pip stop loss. It needs to start pushing down now. It needs to start spiking all the way back up. Have a tiny stop loss and then just start pushing up. Look, breaking up now. You want to see that 25 level here being turned into some sort of support now, right? So you want to see this candle again start to trade above 25. Then you're expecting the highs to get violated and then we're coming up to the 28 level. But very nice candle now, the previous candle. I want to see the top side being turned into some sort of support. Then I will be in this trade to the top side. But right now, I'm not in anything because we still haven't cleared the highs, right? As I said, look, we are still within this consolidation. Until we start breaking off this, you don't know anything. You don't know what's happening. You don't see anything. This just spiking up within this sort of like consolidation because there is some volatility into the markets now, right? Volatility kicked in, it started to spike up. But until we start to clear the highs, you haven't formed a new high. You haven't formed a new low either. So until we start to do that, kind of just got to stay out of this. It's not just about seeing an engulfing bullish candle and jumping into a trade, guys. You need to have a lot more than just an engulfing candle as a confluence. You need to have different confluences, at least minimum 3 confirmations. Cool, this is one confirmation. Next confirmation should be a new high being formed. Third confirmation should be a retest and break. There's different confirmations you can look for. If you execute just based off one confirmation, ooh, tough luck. Still within this consolidation, guys. Still haven't broken out of it. See, you feel so calm and so good by not jumping into just something so quickly and by just waiting for your confirmation. Imagine you jumped into this engulfing bullish candle. I'm not saying that this can't work out. This can still work out, but your position would have been all the way up here and then you're in drawdown straight away. Like 10 pips went down 15-16 pips. You would have technically gone stopped out as well. So now look, it's retesting that 23 level, right? From here, if we see massive rejections to the top side, you can see buys playing out. Otherwise, again, you're not violating the highs. You can very easily see the sell setup playing out from here as well. The way the volatility is like kicking into the downside, because look, this was the formation of the upper wick. Now we have the bottom wick as well. Right now, this should be the pullback retest to start violating the upper wick to start pushing back up. That should be the move. We should not be breaking below this wick. We should not be coming below the 23 sort of area. And the trade might be coming up at this point, guys. I might be looking to take this trade now, honestly. If it starts pushing up a little bit more, I might be looking for this trade setup now. Let's just turn our magic keys on, expecting it to make those highs now and start pushing up. Let's see how it starts to play around this level now. Again, waiting. It's a waiting game. Just wait. It's the new 5-minute open as well. Again, volatility kicking into the top side. Still just got to wait for this to look the 5 minutes now. If we start trading above this, it can give us a nice stop loss as well. The 5-minute candle. And this might just be it now. You know what? Starts pushing up a little bit more. I might be looking to execute on this. Might be looking to execute on this now. There we go. I'm going to aim for that 1-to-1 on this. And low risk position, I'll make a risk free ASAP, because you can still reject from this 25 level, but as soon as we start clearing this was our position. Look at that, retest, And from here, you're looking for a nice push to the top side. Nice push to the top side. You should not see any sort of rejections here. That's why I would like to scale into this position now, but now the volatility is kicked in. Attempted to push down so many times, we're just pushing back up. As soon as we clear these highs, we're going to the moon. As soon as we clear these highs, guys, we're going straight to the moon. I'm going to make a risk-free real soon. As soon as we break this, we're going to see a really nice spike to the top side, all the way up to the 27 level. Ooh, look at this. Wow, look at this push, guys. I'm going to take everything out at 1-to-1. I'm going to look to make this risk-free as soon as it pushes up a little bit more. But look at this beast of a move. Wow, 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 wow. Amazing. Very nice, guys. Very nice move. As soon as it breaks its own highs now, starts tapping into this next level, I'm going to make a risk-free. Until then, just holding this. But look, you've cleared the consolidation at this point now, right? That's it. Look, now this is us breaking out of the range. The next target should be here at this point. As long as we don't start coming back down into the range, then this was a liquidity move, right? To start coming back down. Oh, look at this flip now. As soon as it breaks these highs, we're coming all the way to the top side. Now I just got Lair do his thing. 1-to-1, I'm going to secure everything and just call it a day, honestly. Which is roughly about how many pips? Is about 21 pips. So we should see that now. We haven't done anything for a long time, broken off the consolidation. This candle should really give us those 20 pips very easily. Should not be coming back into the consolidation. Just gonna let it do its thing now. It might want to come down to retest that 25 level, which I can see that happening, but we've got the breakout now. So let's see how price starts to hold above this level. We start breaking above this week, then we're going all the way up. We're going to start flying up. We're forming higher highs and higher lows. There we go. Spiking up now, 10 pips up again, guys. Make sure you drop a like, guys. Look, another winning trade taken off the... Ooh, look at this now. At this point, honestly, again, look to secure profits if you guys can. Look to secure profits. It can still very easily start to come back down and might want to come down, do a retest and then push back up. The way is starting to print out, right? But as long as it's forming higher highs, higher lows, we're good to go. Should not see the lows over here being violated. Should just see a nice... Ooh, look at this. It's pushing up, guys. It's pushing up nicely now. Pushing up nicely. If I see 20 pips, I'm going to make a risk-free. This candle should give us those moves, right? Should give us those sort of like pips. But again, secure profits. As soon as you see 10 pips, secure profits. You can still very easily push down. Give us that pullback. Can even see a sell-off playing out from here. Because the way price is holding right now, right? You're not seeing an engulfing massive candle, momentum candle. So if I see a bearish candle over here, I would be looking to take some risk off the table. I'm telling you, from here, you can see a sell-off playing out very, very easily. Very, very easily. Because this is that top side level. If it doesn't hold, if there is not enough orders for this level to start pushing up, we're going to come down. Simple as that. Very, very simple, right? But as long as we're above 25, I'm a happy man. We start coming below 25, then I'll look to take risk off. If we start breaking below this sort of wick here, below that 25, 24 level. Until then, I'm just going to let it do its thing, really. As long as we're above 25, 24, this is just a pullback. We're going to form higher highs and higher lows. This candle should start breaking above these highs, then we're going straight up. Look, this becomes the next sort of like problematic area, right? As soon as we break above this, we're forming a new high. But now we start trading below this and start breaking below 24, then you're forming low lows and low highs. As right now, we're expecting higher highs and higher lows. Look, another 10 pips, guys. Drop a like. Make sure you guys secure profits and drop a like, man. Secure profits and drop a like, man. Yes, sir. Let's go. As soon as we start breaking above this, we are going to push up nicely, guys. As soon as we start clearing this next area now. Maybe the next minute can do it. It might give us a little bit of a pullback now. Is the new 5-minute open. It's going to come down. And then as soon as this one flips, we're going to push up. As soon as this one flips now, starts breaking above, we're going to see a nice 10 pip candle in my opinion. But it needs to break these highs. It needs to break these highs. Then we're going to see a nice push to the top side. There we go. As soon as we start breaking up, this is the push now coming up. And I'm going to make a risk-free as well as soon as I see about 15 pips. 15, 16 pips. Again, look, this level still is holding. So make sure you guys secure profits, manage risk accordingly. As soon as we start clearing this level, I will make a risk-free. Then I don't want to see any more drawdown. This is the level now. This is the pullback area. We start clearing above this. 27 will get tapped, in my opinion. So let's just see what happens now. This is the 5-minute open. This should have enough momentum to just start pushing back up. And as soon as we clear these highs, I'm pressing risk-free. There we go. This is the highest. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Wow. Look at that push, guys. The TP is about to get hit. Oh, look at that push, guys. Look at that push. Wow. Wow. Winning trade again. Winning trade again. Most profits closed. Ooh, look at that push, guys. Ho, ho, ho. Look at that push. Winning trade. Most of the profits secured. Whoa, look at that push. I'm gonna just push this up now. GG. Told you guys. GG. GG. Yo, I'm done for the day, man. I'm secured everything up there. As soon as it pushed up, I started spamming. Close. GG. Amazing. GG. Wow, what a beauty. That's why I closed everything up there. Ho ho ho. Oh, you guys saw that, right? Oh ho ho. You guys saw that, right? Told you that was gonna happen. I told you, did I not? I told you guys. Oh wow, what a beautiful session again. 2 for 2. We don't take losses over here, man. We don't take losses over here. I've closed everything, man. Bloody hell. It's just fun now. I might just leave it to 100 pips. Oh, wow. Guys, drop a like on the stream again. Look at this beast price action. Maz, did you take this trade with us? Oh, wow. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Ah, man. What a fun day today was, right? Fun day. What a fun day, man. What a fun day. Oh, look at that. That's why I secured everything there. That's me done, guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Thank you, Maz, for tuning in. As always, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You guys dedicating time. Guys, also, go join our Telegram. Join our Telegram. We're going to be giving out a lot of golden nuggets on there, guys. A lot of golden nuggets. Oh, wow. Look at that. 2 for 2 again. No losses over here, bro. No losses. But guys, drop a like. We really appreciate that. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace, everyone. Take care. Have a lovely day.